guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and I just had to highlight the god of Dokkan himself, Garlic Jr., man. Whew! Not only did they drop my boy in a Dokkan, they made him arguably the best banner unit in the game. It's pretty crazy. Any villain build you're running, you want this bad boy on there. Great link set, support ability, it's just healing. This guy is just nuts. He's just nuts. I truly love it so much, right? They didn't meme us out like, all right, here's Garlic Jr. It's like, oh, all right, here's Garlic Daddy Jr. Now, the only problem, I have two issues with his categories, excuse me. He has, what, 7 category teams. Right now, the Heavenly Events category is not live for me, right? But I think he probably should also be on full power, right? Like, I don't know. I think Cock Diesel Garlic Jr. here should be on full power. But they called this form Super Garlic Jr. rather than, like, full power Garlic Jr., which is unfortunate, right? Because, I mean, they just do a name change like that, and he's on full power. And, again, this guy's good on any team he could be on that has any villains. Like, this guy would be great alongside, I don't know, like, full power Frieza or something like that, right? And then also, movie bosses. I know that, like, you know, this is from the arc and stuff like that, but I still really think that they could have actually tossed this guy on movie bosses, right? Because it is the same, like, it's Garlic Jr. He's coming. It's a sequel. He is, damn it. All right, anyway, I just hate that. But for this video, we're gonna rock Garlic Jr. and his SSR together. So Garlic Jr. is not a transformation character. This is his SSR right here. So I am not going to chase his SSR, but, like, dude, his link set, he's got all the same stuff, just except he doesn't have Fierce Battle. So this SSR Garlic Jr. right here is pretty good. And again, he could be useful on some of these teams, man. Like, you want to do a villain build of Dragon Ball Seekers? Like, you know, my boy Garlic Jr.'s got your back. Right? Like, I love it. I love it. He's so good. So we're going to rock the two of them together. So here is Super Garlic Jr. This is an ideal situation for Garlic Jr. right here. His full passive is active. He's got all of his links active. This is Garlic Jr. looking like a naughty, dirty boy. And we've also got 50% support Kid Buu for good measure. Oh, the 5 dodge! No! 2 million by this SSR. I feel like that's not that bad. All right, and what does Super Daddy give us? Big boy, 3.34 right there. Keep in mind that he gets so he gets a 60% attack and defensive buff, and then a medium chance of stunning the attacked enemy when attacking super class enemies, right? So what's going to happen is his defense, defense is picking up when he attacks. So he should actually have even 60% more defense than the number that we're seeing at the start of turn, right? Because you have to understand how ridiculous Garlic Jr.'s link set is. That's the thing about him that makes him so, like, it's like he's got like a Janemba, Cooler, Turles, Bojack style link set. And because he's a movie boss, right? Like, they did good with that, but they're just like, yeah, let's just release the arc version of him and not the actual movie version. That's the great mishap that they did. And it's funny, they added Gohan to the Planetary Destruction category team. But, you know, I was, you know, how about, what if we just added Garlic Jr. to, like, you know, movie bosses, man? Because Garlic Jr., it's just, it sucks. I know I'm just, like, harping on this over and over and over, but, dude, this exact unit would be so good on movie bosses. Oh, my God, with that. Because Extreme Class Allies 3 key and 40% attack and defense is just, like, that's ridiculous, man. Like, that is going to be just an insane ability that's going to allow him to look really, really good for a long time moving forward. I just, honestly, I think this is as much as I could have hoped for with Garlic Jr. Because, you know, I never thought he was going to be like a Dokkan Festival exclusive. But I mean, now that like Videl, I think Kid Gohan is a deserving card. Like, I think he's fine getting a Dokkan Fest exclusive, honestly. Videl, I think Garlic Jr. is more deserving than Videl, though. Again, because Garlic Jr. is a villain of a movie and an arc. So I do think Garlic Jr. is fairly deserving. What is our defensive stats in this turn? 189k, 253k. And again, remember, Super Garlic Jr. is getting 60%, and then normal Garlic Jr. is getting 30% when attacking superclass enemies, so that will kick in on their attack. So it's like Garlic Jr. is actually like way over 300k defense. Like Super Garlic Jr. when he attacks, like it's nuts. Like that, like when you think of Super Garlic Jr. here as a floating support unit, it's just insane, like how good his performance is going to be, right? He is actually on the exact same level as Gohan and Goten, and then also what's his name? The Trunks and Goten, the GT Trunks and Goten, and then the GT Gohan and Goten. Like, he's exactly that same level of unit. He's going to give you the same level of production and all that as them, right? As being like very like tanky, doing good damage, and then a ridiculous support buff. Also, don't forget that Garlic Jr. again does have that heal. So like a lot of the times you're going to heal at the start of turn and at the end of the turn with Garlic Jr., right? Because the way he works is that he, at the start of turn, if you have Metamorphosis active, which again is a very common link, like Cooler's got it, Janemba's got it. Metamorphosis is a good link for a lot of villain teams, right? Let me just like list off units that have Metamorphosis. First Form Frieza, LR Boo Tank / Buhan, Android 13, EGL Boo Piccolo, all the Janembas, Transforming Frieza, Baby, right? These are all characters that have Metamorphosis. So it's going to be very common on these villain teams, right? Running them on Transformation Boost, Terrifying Conquerors, right? You're going to be able to get these buffs on all of these teams, and it's going to look very, very good. Then, right, like, you're going to be able to... I love, let's go with my train of thought. Yeah, Metamorphosis. Okay, so that's going to get you your healing at the start of turn. And then, you know, if he gets hit, at the end of the turn, you're going to get that 10% HP healing. What is normal Garlic? Okay, normal Garlic Jr. does not heal. He does have Metamorphosis, but he does not have healing. The SSR Garlic Jr. does not. I'm going to keep this going, dude. We're just going to have... Let me actually put... on this turn, let me put Super Garlic Jr. in slot 1. So he's not going to have Fierce Battle active, so he's going to lose some attacking power, but I do kind of want to see what the rotation is going to look like with him doing that as well. And again, remember that Garlic Jr., you know, the defense is going up quite a bit on super attack, but he's just nutty, man. I mean, both of these units are definitely going to be capable units to run. The SSR, his support buff is, let's see, so he's giving 2 key and then 20% attack and defense is what the SSR is giving, right? As far as his support type buff goes. So it does get quite a bit better on the actual, like, you know, the TUR transformed Super Garlic Jr. But I don't know, man. There you go. Pretty good. I wonder, could Garlic Jr. help out? So he's on Revenge, right? The Revenge category team, which is getting a Super Battle Road stage. One of the 10 new stages of Super Battle Road. Revenge is one of them. So let me take a look if there's like a build or a setup you could do. I mean, you could potentially run him with Baby. That could work. Yeah, Baby is pretty much it. As far as a unit that might have like Metamorphosis, because Baby has Metamorphosis and Big Bad Bosses, right? LR Baby does, yeah. Thirst for Conquest, Metamorphosis, Big Bad Bosses. So he would have all of those. I mean, that would, those 3 links, right, is 50% attack and defense. And then Garlic Jr. would also be getting the 40% support type buff to Baby. So, you know, if the Revenge stage would have Saiyan enemies, where you then could activate that ability for Baby, that could work. And, like, we've already established how crazy Garlic Jr.'s defense is, right? Like, you know, Garlic Jr., you know, you got him full level 10 links. You know, you have him rainbowed and stuff like that. Like, defensively, he should work fairly well. So that would be really good, right? That's one thing that's a little bit disappointing about Gohan not being on Exploding Rage, by the way. Because Exploding Rage is another category that has one of the new category Super Battle Road stages, and that Gohan would decimate. 4.33 right there, pretty good. Remember that Garlic Jr. is stacking attack as well, right? So, like, as we're sort of going through, like, he's just getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Like, stacking attack usually is not the craziest ability. Like, you know, because the thing about Garlic Jr. and his stacking attack is it's not like, his damage is progressively going up, right? But, like, we're pretty deep in the event, and it's not like it's skyrocketed to, like, ridiculous levels or anything like that. That's because the way they sort of balance Garlic Jr. a little bit is his stats, right? He's under 13,000 attack. His defense is good. 11,200 is high, but his attack stat is actually pretty low. So, again, that's sort of how they balanced him, like, greatly stacking like that. So let me know what you guys think of the two Garlic Juniors together. Normal Garlic Jr. and Super Garlic Jr. They're great. I love that we've been asking for him for so long, and they delivered, and he's super good. What is Dr. Wheelo going to look like now? Dr. Wheelo, maybe it'll be like a Dr. Wheelo and a Dr. Cochin card, and they'll, like, exchange or something like that, or it could be on, like, it'll be a buff to the Giant category. I don't know. But I do still want, funny enough, I want another Garlic Jr., man, that's on the goddamn Movie Bosses team. Like, I don't know why they did that, but oh well. So, let me know what you guys think of Garlic Jr. and his SSR together. Both are definitely pretty solid. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.